There's a lot going for Cloudflare right now, and by the end of the year, they could possibly be a $100 stock if their revenue keeps going as it is. Hey guys, welcome to DreamCoin, where we show you how to invest for a better tomorrow. My name is Tyler, and today we're going to be talking about the FSLY stock drop that happened today, mostly due to their concerns of growth and revenue. And I'll be giving you another stock to possibly play into with FSLY dropping, as they are one of their main competitors and they're coming off of very nice earnings that just came out this afternoon. So today during market hours, FSLY stock ended up dropping a significant amount, mostly due to the fact that they had June quarter guidance and updated pretty disappointing results, on top of announcing that their chief financial officer is leaving the company with no publicly known reason behind it as of now. As we look at earnings for March quarter, FSLY posted revenue of 85 million, which is around what Wall Street had them at for revenue, and they had lost about 12 cents a share from the previous quarter, which was a little worse than the Wall Street estimate had for them. However, going into the June quarter update today, FSLY is projecting revenues of 84 million to 87 million, which is basically not going to hit the mark that Wall Street had expected of them, of hitting around that 91 million mark. And prior to this announcement, Wall Street was estimating that they would have had a loss of only 9 cents a share, but it looks like FSLY is actually on track to lose about 16 to 19 cents a share. So as we look at the chart on FSLY, you can see yesterday, May 5th, they hit a peak around that 62.17 area, and then they had a sharp drop off in their after hours going into today, and today it just continued just plummeting down more and more. They ended up hitting a low of 41.42, and they're down about $20 at close from where they were yesterday. So this is a very significant amount for a company of this size, and this is looking rough for them because a lot of companies are opening up more, and so they're going to have workers back in the office. They're going to be looking for less services like this, and I don't see a very large growing base for them that could be adding on to what they have now, outside of any significant organizational changes that they could be doing to try to bring on new customers. Now, in other news, with a direct competitor of FSLY, Cloudflare announced their first quarter 2021 financial results literally about an hour ago from when I'm making this video, and theirs looks extremely good, especially with the company going forward and trying to expand their customer base with larger customers. To quickly touch on Cloudflare's quarter one financial results and summarize them for you, their revenue growth was up 51% year over year. Their loss from operations was about 31.3 million, which is significantly less from their quarter one 2020 loss from operations being 36.1 million. And their net cash flow from operations ended up turning positive in $23.5 million as compared to the first quarter of 2020, which was actually negative $14.3 million. And what further shows the strength of Cloudflare going forward is that the CEO did, during their financial results conference, announced that they had crossed 4 million total customers, and their large customer count was up 70% year over year. And they were also saying that their large customers are now a majority of their revenue going through into this quarter. So this looks like there's going to be a decently bright future for Cloudflare going forward, and this makes them look prepped to be a fairly strong competitor to both FSLY and Salesforce and a bunch of other cloud-based services going through the next couple years, and seeing how they adapt with businesses opening up more from coronavirus. And they ended up taking a decent dive from $79 around pre-market going into opening of stock market today. Going into earnings, I think people were just tentative on their results and uncertain, so it looked like there was a decent sell-off playing into that today. And as soon as they came out their earnings, because their earnings are so good on paper for the first quarter, they've taken an insane bounce from a floor of about 67.48 today all the way up to 74.24. So if you were down there at the bottom and bought in, you're already up $7 a share on them in a span of like 30 minutes going into after hours. And right now I'm recording this about an hour and a half after market close today, so this is a solid bounce for them in after hours. I can see them gapping up pretty hard into market open tomorrow, May 7th, and this could be a setup for them to get back into that channel of around $80 to $85 and possibly push up higher if they can break through with some some strength through that channel. So right now, if you're looking for a cloud solutions stock to focus on in the technology and data space, there's a lot going for Cloudflare right now. And by the end of the year, they could possibly be a $100 stock if their revenue keeps going as it is, and they could be seeing some very nice highs for the year. I hope I gave you decent insight on FSLY stock and why it ended up crashing today, and a good look into Cloudflare and why they look to be a very nice stock to add to your watch list going through the end of this year. Other than that, that's going to do it for me in this video today, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.